Who are you?
Professor Riversong, University of...
To me. Who are you to me?
Again, spoilers.
Welcome! Well, I've got a Funko Pop to show you from eBay. First pop from eBay I've bought for myself in a little while. Look how it's come though. Listen to the rattling inside as well. So yeah, rather than come in a sturdy cardboard box, this has turned up in a glorified plastic bag, really. I'm really hoping that the box is going to be in good condition, simply because of the price I paid. This was £31, it's a vaulted pop, I think it's been out getting on for 6 years now. It's from a line that I collect in very occasionally. I'm not collecting every single pop in the line, and I'll explain why in a bit. So for a vaulted pop, first impressions, hopefully there'll be some sort of protection. It does feel like there's something other than just it being in a bag when I sort of give it a little bit of a squeeze, but this doesn't look very good to start with, does it? I know Liam over at Nally Pops, he's had some problems with eBay sellers in fairly recent weeks. And when I've spoke to him about it, I've said, yeah, it's a gamble, eBay, and normally, more often than not, when I've bought pops on eBay, they've been packaged fine, but even I've had ones in the past that have just come pretty much dumped in some sort of bag like this, because the seller isn't a true collector and doesn't know that we Funko collectors, even when we're out of boxes, we do like to save the box. This one will be an in-box pop for me. Unless the box is absolutely wrecked beyond belief, but if that's the case, I'll just ask for a refund. Anyway, let's not just assume anything. I don't think I even need my yellow knife for this. I think I can pretty much get it open just by tearing. I mean, it's a fairly thick bag, so inside it's wrapped in brown paper. I mean, that's not going to be overly protective, is it? Although there does seem to be some polystyrene as well. Really weird packaging, to be honest. So as I say, this cost me £31, and then postage was £3.20. I won an auction for this as well. Put my bid in at the dying seconds, and I got it. Ah, now then, that makes me more hopeful, look. Yeah, perhaps I've been worrying over nothing, but you see something that you know is a Funko Pop and it comes like that, you do tend to think the worst. Some really bizarre makeshift kind of packing here. Yeah, it can just slide out. Right, condition, a little bit of a ding at the front. That's not a big deal for me, to be honest. Sides, there again, a tiny ding on that side. A little bit of a crease on the back, but this is an older pop. This may have been the condition of it before it was posted, to be honest. Overall, yeah, I've seen better boxes, but I have seen worse. I had a really bad one come from American Amazon last year, and that was for a brand new release as well. But it just got absolutely wrecked. Fortunately, that was for my office collection. It was Meredith. She was always going to be an oob anyway. But the pop I want to show you, I'm really happy that I got this and that I finally managed to pick it up for a price that I was willing to pay. It's Riversong from Doctor Who, number 296 in the Pop Television line. So, as I was saying, you can see little dings here. Nothing sort of earth-shaking for me personally. Certainly from a distance, you know, once you put this in a protector, it's going to look fine. This side here, of course, is kind of creased up and dinged a bit. Same as the back. I think this side here is not too bad. But yeah, this is a pop, I think, 2015, according to the Funko app, this came out. Riversong, companion, kind of, a friend of the Doctor's. I know there's more to her backstory than initially meets the eye. She's kind of like a recurring character, starting out in the David Tennant era. And I've watched a couple of episodes with her in the Matt Smith era as well. I've not finished the Matt Smith era of Doctor Who yet. That is why I'm not collecting every Doctor Who pop that I can, because from sort of the last half of the 11th Doctor onwards, I've not seen any, and it's something I keep meaning to catch up on. Jess from Jess and Peyton, she's always nagging at me, oh, you need to catch up on Doctor Who, get right up to date. And I will do eventually, I keep saying it, but there's just so many other things that I'm watching and so many other things that I'm doing that Doctor Who often takes a back seat. But River Song was a character that I was familiar with, particularly from the 10th Doctor / David Tennant era. As we can see there on the bottom, it's the old Funko logo. Not the cheapest pop, but vaulted now. So, her stand's there. It almost fell out there. Bit of a weird way of putting it, like outside of the plastic rather than inside. That's probably what the rattling was, actually, this little stand. Put that stand down for a sec. It's like I say, she's not going to be out of box. So here she is, River Song, played in the Doctor Who series by Alex Kingston, and she looks lovely, very nice. She's got this sort of wavy, I would call that dark blonde hair. I'm used to seeing her hair darker than that in the show, but perhaps some of the episodes featuring her that I haven't seen, and where her mythology and backstory is explored even more. Maybe she's changed her hair colour to something more akin to this. She's carrying like a gun in her right hand there. I couldn't tell you what episode this is from. Like I say, this could even be an outfit from an episode that I've not seen yet. On her left wrist is probably some sort of electronic device, like a teleporter or something. She's got a belt around her midriff. She's got sort of a, what do you call that, a greeny grey kind of dress on. Looks like a kind of utility belt really. Something's on it, look. I don't know what that is. And then matching leggings or tights, I don't know. Brown boots. But she looks great. And it's great for me to get another Doctor Who pop after all this time. It feels like quite some time since I last got one. I'm trying to think what the last Doctor Who pop I added to my collection was. They're behind me. Might have been the Adipose, the glow-in-the-dark Adipose, and that was last year I got that, I think. And there she is, back in a box, River Song from Doctor Who. I'm very happy with another eBay transaction. I can't really say with absolute certainty whether any of this minor damage, and it is only minor, happened during transit, or whether it was kind of in this sort of not mint condition beforehand. I've got a feeling this was probably a little bit dinged up anyway before it was even listed for sale. The packaging, while kind of a little bit eccentric, and normally I like eccentricity, and it seemed protective enough overall. It just kind of threw me, what we've been in the outer plastic and everything. But I'm delighted to have added River Song to my Funko Pop collection. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Doctor Who Funko Pop unboxing. Don't know how many more Doctor Who pops that I really want to get for the collection at the moment now, because all of the characters from kind of like the Eccleston and Tennant eras now, which are the main two that I was focusing on, I've pretty much got them all, I think, maybe with the exception of one or two. I would like to start getting some of the Matt Smith era pops, like the 11th Doctor, Amy Pond, which is an expensive one to get now, Rory, which is an expensive one as well. Those sort of pops may be ones that I'd have to shop around and be patient for. If I only ever collect the Eccleston and Tennant era pops, then I'm perfectly happy with that. River Song kind of spans a few eras, really. I keep saying era all the time in this video. I'm going to stop saying that now. And I want to thank, especially, of course, all of my wonderful subscribers and very generous patrons. Speaking of Patreon, the link for my Patreon page, for my Facebook group page, and for all my Funko affiliates, they're all down in the description text box. Please, please, please go and check them out, have a look, get yourself some discounts, and it helps me out with a few affiliate fees, and of course Patreon. All that goes back into the channel as well. I'm going to go now, put the delectable Ms. River Song into an ATV pop protector and display her, and no doubt have to do a load more rearranging with all my Doctor Who pops that are behind me. And I do hope that all of you will join me again next time for my next Funko Pop unboxing. Cheers everyone. See ya!